along with their trio of superstar veterans. With the departure of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, now youth must be served. The question is, how far can that carry them?
And I feel, David, they're still in great position. I know you do too. Thanks for that report. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Asman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small four, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
And it's Drummond missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the inside, Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got the first points up on the board here for the Celtics. Now Garland. That one no good. Walker with some nice D. Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the thing about Tatum, you may not have the quickest drive, but the finish is explosive.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And you can't forget about the fancy dunking ability of Drummond. He just knows how to do some special things when he gets up in the air.
Here's Walker. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Sexton. Last game, 26 points. Drummond finds Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Drummond. Here's Love. And finally, they hit one.
The heart, the hustle. Kevin Love takes pride in beating everybody to the spot. He's an amazing offensive rebounder.
And it's Walker penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Garland kicks to Love. Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond passes to Osman. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Pass to Tice. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Walker. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Well, they weren't going to stay perfect forever, but still shooting 80% from the floor to start the game.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here is Love. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Tatum. That shot, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Nails the 16-footer.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. He kicks it to Drummond. Left side, Love. Fades and shoots. And good that time. Love's got his second basket of the game.
When we talk about scoring on all three levels, trying to keep the defense guessing, Kevin Love is a guy that can do it for you.
Walker taking his time here. Garland with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you've played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
At 6, stolen by Smart, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. And a wide open look for Walker, and the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Osman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Sexton. Love trying to break loose. Goes back up, and it's Drummond missing.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
Here's Brown, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Love.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked 2nd in the class of 2015. Houses came call. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown. And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players League.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. Kyrie Irving and Al Horford. Kemba Walker, possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And that one falls for Tatum. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Now here's Love, and the pass to Drummond. Looking to end the run, and Tatum pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Sexton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Outside, Walker. Back to Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. Now the feed to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? You'll love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Smart finds Tice. Back to Smart. Here's the teardrop. Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Love outside. Pass to Garland. Here's Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Tatum, and it's Drummond missing.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Shot's good by Walker.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and aren't tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action, and there's times too you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's gonna make this free throw. Don't push me too hard. I gotta give this a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't push me all the way to the basket.
What was the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in rebounding, 8th in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now here's Love. Pass to Garland. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Boston leading by 15. Brown the pass to Tatum. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
Outside Tatum. A 3-ball.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Garland. It's deflected.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Around the pass to Tatum. And no good. Great D that time from Love. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Now, here's Sexton. Passes it to Love. Kicks to Drummond. The 9-foot shot. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
The strength of Drummond on display.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Walker. D right on him. The pass to Brown. Pass to Tice. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. From deep, Walker. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Garland. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact. That's for sure.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
Boston making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. McGee's checked in. And so, Smart nails both of them. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. And here is Garland. Here's Love. That misses off the backboard. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then there's Tristan Thompson, then there's Teague, and it's Wanamaker in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Sexton. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket and taken away by Brown. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Can't hit that one. Nance with some nice D. Teague against Porter. The open look here for Sexton. No good on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Tatum passes to Wanamaker. Outside Tatum. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Thompson. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Brown against Porter. Back to McGee. The fader. And Boston with the rebound. Teague deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Brown. Here's Wanamaker. Defended by Sexton. 6 to shoot. The pass to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Now here's Sexton. Guarded by Tatum. Sexton the pass to Nance. To end the drought. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Nance has got his first basket.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Outside Tatum. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Teague. 3-pointer. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Teague's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
Porter against Brown. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Garland with it. From deep 3-point range. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He kicks it to Teague. Brown outside. Pass to Thompson. Count that bucket. And the Celtics lead by 18.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
McGee the pass to Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Garland. Porter drops them both. Celtics leading by 16. Outside Teague. with some arc, and it's good on the way in. Teague's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Exum passes to McGee. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now, here's Teague. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the three ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Exum passes to McGee. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely, and it's McGee with the jam.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Celtics passing it around, and Wanamaker gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's his first foul. There's the steal.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Exum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Latre. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by McGee.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Teague dishes to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Exum passes to Porter. And McGee kicks to Nance. Brown against Porter. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Outside Williams. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Porter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And Teague's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And there's the pass to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid for Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Brown drops them both.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
And clearly, John Beilein wants to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Well, a chance now to check out Larry Nance. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 9 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Now, here's Exum. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's McGee with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Teague. He has 5. Here's Thompson. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Bulls. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th on the list, JaVale McGee.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now Teague. Pass to Brown. And Exum comes to help. Smart, wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to McGee. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is. A hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
No good on that one. Green, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Smart. Softly drops in the floater. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Oh, he's got that touch. I mean, in between Smart with the ability to lay it up there soft.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
Now here's Exum. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. A minute 42 left now here in the second. Now here's Exum. Teague covering. Exum's shot is off. You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Now, here's Exum. Here's McGee. Good D by Johnson. Celtics leading by 18. Outside Teague. Out to Thompson. Smart against Porter. Three-pointer. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Passes it to Porter. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's T. He has 5. For the 3. Good if it goes.
Well, how about the defensive instincts of McGee? I mean, it's so impressive. He's gifted at positioning himself and using his length to throw shooters off.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better, or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, Ernie, I'm going to hit you with a big word. It was a dismal first half for them offensively, to say the least. You like that word, Ernie? Dismal? I can't spell it, but it sounded good. They never established any kind of rhythm or flow at the end of the court. And once they fell behind, they started pressing, and then things really dried up for them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Celtics leading by 16. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. Now Sexton, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Drummond dishes to Sexton. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, with unparalleled power and athleticism, Drummond makes dunking look so easy.
The Celtics shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. With the teardrop, the shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Shot from the top of the key. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And here's what the Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
But Walker has speed to burn, a nightmare keeping him on the court.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And here is Garland. Baseline J on the way, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in this second half.
Here's Walker. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Love trying to break loose. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Right side to Walker. Smart kicks to Brown. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Walker. Guarded close. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 13 points.
You love the confidence of Tatum. He'll rise and fire, even with the defender glued to him.
Osman, the pass to Love. Back to Osman. He dishes it to Drummond. Down low. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
When you have Walker handling the pick and roll, you have to feel confident. Just masterfully shredding the D with his passes.
Garland dishes to Sexton. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Lets a floater go. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Osman. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. The pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That savvy move by Tatum. He's not just running the floor. He's running with the purpose of exploiting a defensive weakness.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Tatum. Wow, hammering it in.
You better respect that Love is a terrific athlete. He's demonstrating right now his outstanding vertical.
All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
2 of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius. because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan, for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
They just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
Pass to Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Boston leading by 9. Outside, Walker. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Sexton has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
That's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. It's good. Sexton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now, here's Walker. 18 points for him. Garland with it. Pass to Drummond, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And let's check out stats for Jason Tatum. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions. Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
To the right side. Well, deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Osman. And Brown over to help. The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the 3.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Another one from Tatum. I mean, boy, this kid, he's cooking at the offensive end.
Now Garland. He has 6. Love outside. Down low. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Sexton.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Now here's Walker. 18 points for him. Nice ball movement by Boston. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. There's Garland, and he gets the bucket. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
Drummond finds Sexton. Off target with his 3.
Can't quite find his 3-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Here's Tice. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot's good by Walker. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
You got to admire how effective Walker is on offense. I mean, he's found his rhythm. He's riding that momentum. Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player. He's shown he belongs.
Here's Osman. A 3-pointer, no good. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. He's got 20. Over Tice. Here's Drummond. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You can't let Drummond get close to the rim, or chances are he's ripping down that rebound. Just a big center who is hard to keep off the board.
And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, when you call that great efficiency, both inside and out. New contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Green in for Brad Wanamaker. Free throw good, Drummond. Andre Drummond, still a very potent scorer inside, Chris, but he's leveled off a bit with his production.
Yeah, Kevin, he'll get you about 15 or 16 tonight, but I don't know if he'll ever be a 20-point-per-game type of scorer. He's working on his free throw, so he could get there. A lot of fans were hoping that he'd grow into more of a scorer, but it seems like he's best off as a complementary offensive piece.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
First one falls for him. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Garland with it. He's got 8 to the paint. Good D by Thompson. Boston leading by 8. Walker the pass to Williams. Count it. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Porter. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Drummond.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now here's Thompson. Tatum with it. Picked up by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Porter's running and finished off by Porter.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Here's Walker, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Walker's got 12 now in this quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Love. 9 points in the game so far. There's the pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Drummond. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got 9 points now in just the second half. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Kicks it to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Garland, the pass to Porter. Pass to Garland. "11 feet away. Second chance shot. Love kicks to Osman. It's Porter outside. Oh, we hit it! He hit it!
What a great shot!
And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Green. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now, here's Garland. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland moving the ball around. Buries it from three-point range. Now Walker. The shot, no good. Great tee that time from Love.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Porter, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shot's good by Walker.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Here's Drummond. That's in there. Love with the assist. Drummond's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
Thompson against Drummond. Thompson passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. Just his first attempt. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Feeds to Porter. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Thompson dishes to Walker. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. Walker's got 31.
Oh, my. Walker is so soft with the floater, just placing it perfectly over the defense.
Now, here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. Over Tatum. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Exum.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside, Walker lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Garland with it, working on Walker with the fadeaway. And the basket good, a bank shot that time. And that's now 10 points for Darius Garland. Celtics leading by 3. Walker the pass to Thompson. Outside Williams. Pass to Walker. They get a hand on it. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Walker. Thompson comes with the double team. Back to Porter. Now here's Exum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Garland. Now Drummond. Over Green. And it's Drummond missing.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Now here's Walker. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Walker. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Shooting foul and some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Robert Williams. And Smart subbed in for Green. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. So he gets them both. Here's Smart. Dishes to Thompson. Back to Smart. And it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Garland has it in the corner. Love outside. Pocket 6. Pass to Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot. He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Offensive rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The Celtics with the lead. To the inside. Here's Smart. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Garland, no good. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now here's Walker, defended by Sexton. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
Timeout called. Cleveland. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on John Beilein's huddle with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Tatum, following the basket by Kevin Love. Brown finds Tatum. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now, here's Sexton. D right on him. Good D by Thompson. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. He kicks it to Love. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. But he's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The inbound pass. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here's Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft, Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton, wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving, doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Thompson finds Smart. Outside, Walker for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Steps back and shoots. Tries again. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
They double team Walker inside. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland the pass to Sexton. And they pick up 2. Sexton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Now here's Smart. Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 41.
Plays like this make it clear that Walker takes his responsibility of being the leader for this team seriously. Just coming through in key situations with these type of baskets.
Here is Love. Here's Sexton. No good from outside.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
From 10 feet out, and Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got his 6th assist on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with it, now guarded by Smart. Here's Love. Pass to Garland. Hands it from downtown.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big 3 against him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're leading by 4. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. With it. Brown right side. Rebound Andre Drummond.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Walker. Love dishes to Garland. Here's Drummond. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now just a 2-point Boston lead. They double team Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 43 points.
For a guy who only stands 6'1", Walker can be a strong finisher in the paint area.
Now here's Garland, guarded by Smart. Here's Love, and again it's Cleveland.
Oh, Kevin, there's no fear in the eyes of Love. He's used to feeling pressure as well as scoring in the clutch.
Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the game. Garland. And Sexton has it in the corner. That three off the mark.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Now here's Walker. Down low, Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Garland, guarded by Walker. Passes it to Osman. Up against Walker. Love kicks to Garland. Cleveland gets it back. Takes the three. Trifecta.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
First point guard who can fill it up in a hurry. That's Walker. And quite simply, he's one of the game's best scorers.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later. tonight's game, pride definitely bred at stake. When you were with the Spurs, or any of the teams, talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006. Which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right. Yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? We kind of took care of it.
Yeah. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And for the Cavs, their #1 goal is to identify a young superstar to build around.
Yeah, they've had a nice collection here of guys that they hope step up and step out. Cleveland's only 2 Rookie of the Year award winners have been LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Franchise changers hard to find.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Kevin Love. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
A patient player. Tatum fine with taking what the defense gives him.
Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Throw good, Drummond. And so he hits both. Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. To the inside, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Osman after the basket by Boston. Pass to Drummond, over Tice. It's rebounded by Tice.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Smart with the basket on the assist by Brown.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Garland the pass to Drummond. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Tice. Walker with it. Smart wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. Garland, the pass to Drummond. He kicks to Sexton. Nailed from three-point land.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Boston leading by 6. And here's Walker outside. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Love outside. Passes it to Garland. From downtown, that's in there. Love with the assist.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Walker dishes to Tatum. And here's Tice. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Tatum. No good that time. Good D by Love. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Bulls. Garland kicks to Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Tatum, that's for 2. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Sexton has it in the corner. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Off target from outside. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Now, here's Walker. He has 7. Kicks to Brown. Now, Tice. Walker in the post. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Bucks. Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Back to Osman. From deep. Here's Drummond. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Foul on Boston. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Drummond. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Here's Garland. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. Was shot by Sexton, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Throw good, Drummond. Thompson, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Both shots good from the stripe. The Celtics with the lead. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. Coming off a terrific season, 10th in scoring, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Tatum finds Walker. Back to Tatum. Shoots it and misses it off the right side of the rim.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Walker. He's got 9. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. I asked him which player he thought could be an X factor tonight, and he said that Andre Drummond has their full attention. The most voracious rebounder in the game, Drummond can tilt the game with the extra offensive possessions he generates for his team. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Back to Tice. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Sexton, the pass to Love. Pass to Garland. Misses the three.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
You're smart. Got a piece of it. Here's Osman. They get it again. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Smart passes to Tice. Outside, Walker. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Tatum. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Tatum's got 7 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Walker. And here's Love from the arc. Passes to Sexton. Now, Garland. Here's Osman. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Walker. He's got 9, and the shot is good. He's got 11.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Now here's Sexton. Not a lot of room. Over Smart. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
And Brett, with the corner three being such a popular shot, should we consider widening the court, making it all feel the same?
That's an interesting question, Kevin. There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line, back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet? That would put a ton more value on post-up and two-point play, almost so much as the three-point shot and the two-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah. That one drops. He ties it up.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now here's Drummond. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. 1:07 left in the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. So he makes both from the line.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Dishes it to Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the basket is good. Osman's got 7 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Tice finds Smart. To the left side wing. Left side Walker. They get it back. Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Over to the left wing. Another shot, and the layup good by McGee. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. The 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Hands out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Porter in at the 3.
Sexton covered tight, didn't matter, scores. The rookie class last year was very impressive, especially the top 5 picks earning all rookie first team honors. Colin is one of those guys last year, 3rd among rookies in scoring, and really was good towards the tail end of the season.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Feeds it to Garland. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Garland's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Cavs. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And Sexton, the 3rd rookie ever to average 16 points per game with over 40% from long range, and Brent over 80% from the line.
Yeah, a lot of that, Kevin, came late in the season as he tried to get his footing early on. Scored 20 points or more in 8 straight games. He was the first rookie to do that since Tim Duncan did it back in 1998.
So it's the Cavaliers now after the basket by Boston. Garland with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Teague. Thompson, high post. The kick out to Tatum. From past the arc. Oh, good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Thompson comes with the double team. Garland, the pass to Sexton. 5 to shoot. The pass to Garland. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Wanamaker. Porter pulls it in. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Garland add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson outside. Outside Williams. Thompson with it, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Drummond.
But we're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Here's Tatum. And the shot is long. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Yep, that one goes. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Teague bounce pass. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. To Sexton. And here is Garland. He's got 17. In the corner, Nance with it. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one hits back iron. Celtics trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, great to see Jeff Teague get up for jams like that. Caught everyone by surprise.
Pass to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
Now, here's Garland. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. McGee dishes to Sexton. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound. To the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And, well, a chance now to check out Larry Nance. Good season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Now, here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Teague can't hit. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Porter finds Nance. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Now Teague. Passes it to Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And Nance slams it in.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Down by 15. Brown feeling it out a bit. He gets that one.
That play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Exum passes to McGee.
Right here.
He kicks to Sexton. Cranes the three-pointer. Sexton's got 12 points in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Brown outside. Cloak loose. Porter with the steal. Now the pass to Sexton. Nance outside. Now here's Exum. Teague covering. Exum kicks to Sexton. From 11 feet away, here's Nance. Good D by Thompson.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Teague dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Osman, guarded by Green. Here's Osman. He has 7. Trains it from 9 feet away. He's got 9.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Teague, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Teague. Defense is right there. Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Osman. And again, it's Cleveland.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams trying to break free. Brown, good. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Osman, guarded by Green. Here's McGee, off target from the baseline. Celtics trail by 16.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Teague finds Brown. Back to Teague. Lets it fly from 18. That shot off the mark, and Cleveland will come the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians, but as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Teague. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 14. Brown outside. Walker in the post, covered by Nance. And he gets it to go. Green's got his first points in this one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to McGee. Here's Osman, guarded by Walker. Exum deciding where to go with it. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Ball's knocked loose. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Cleveland also making a change. Love checked in for Larry Nance. And Brown over to help. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Exum. They could use a bucket. And another shot. And Love finishes off inside. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Yeah, when you give up these second chance opportunities, I don't know what you expect. Kevin Love is going to find a way to get in there and make something good happen.
And so it's Cleveland, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Here's Osman. From outside, off the mark. And the turnover again by Boston. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Down low. Love the pass to Sexton. Lobbed up there for Love.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Passes it to Tice. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tice has got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Sexton. Second chance shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When Sexton grabs boards like this, it's going to help everybody get out and realize that it's their time to run. Colin Sexton describes himself as a combo guard who likes to stay in attack mode and is very explosive. When he sees a gap and he gets into seams, he gets down there and tries to make some things happen.
One shot.
And Sexton a combo guard, thus far more of a scorer than probably a playmaker.
I think that's really what he's aiming for. He likes to watch film on Russell Westbrook and James Harden, and as we know, Kevin, watching those two play, they are very hungry and thirsty to score on a nightly basis. I think that's where Colin is pretty much laying the foundation of his game. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Love outside. Garland with it, working on Walker. And it's Drummond missing. Celtics trail by 15. Smart kicks to Walker. And the pass to Tatum. Now, here's Tice. And it's sent back by Drummond. To the paint, the reverse. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Brown, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing, right?
Popcorn, right
and
next
the popcorn,
to it.
what else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
right there.
Nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
right?
a big one.
Because when you've done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep. Was this basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Brown drops them both. Cleveland leading by 15. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Drummond, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Walker, the pass to Tice. Outside Tatum. Pass to Walker. The 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Sexton dishes to Drummond. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tipped away. Now, here's Garland. 17 points in the game. Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 13.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Outside, Walker. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Inside. Pass to Osman. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Walker in the corner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Sexton's shot is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 13. And that one drops for him. 15 points in the game.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Sexton's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Tice with the ball. Outside, Walker from past the arc. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
On Andre Drummond. He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding, 8th in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here's Walker. 11 points in the game. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 21. And here is Garland. 17 points in the game to the left wing. And here's Love for 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Walker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Love outside. Passes to Garland. There's the pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside. Osman's got 14 points for the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Garland kicks to Osman. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Yeah, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Tatum for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Kevin Love. Tice finds Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Walker to end the run. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Garland, the slam dunk by Garland.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. Shoots, and it's Boston with another. Now Garland, 19 points in the game. To the middle, here's Sexton, gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Tatum, 17 points in the game. Over Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Osman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Drummond. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the paint, here's Walker, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Walker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Garland dishes to Love. Jacks up a 3, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Love. 22 points for Darius Garland.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
The feed to Tatum. Back to Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Garland, the pass to Love. Over Tatum. Love, no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And again, it's Boston converting.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 22 and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right now is the bridge from what was to potentially what will be. And in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets traded at some point. But he's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city. The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing. And Kevin Love is not done in the NBA. Still another team out there for him to go to and contribute to.
And Cleveland making a change here. Exum's checked in. Both free throws good from Love.
When you think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play for. It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Three-pointer on the way. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Smart passes to Tatum. Shoots from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot. 6 points for Marcus Smart.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Garland, the pass to Osman. And here's Love for 3. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Walker. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making the opposition get physical with it.
The Celtics have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Free throw good from Brown. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And Cleveland also making a change. McGee's checked in. Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Garland. Exum with a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Smart. There's the dish to Tatum. Shot left block. Yep, it counts. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 18, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Exum, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Exum, guarded by Walker.
Get there, get there.
Now here's Exum. Porter in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 20. Boston shooting straight 49% from the field. Teague dishes to Thompson. Back to Teague. Brown trying to free himself up, and it's slammed in by Teague.
What a sick dunk from Jeff Teague, who throws that one straight down after sprinting to the hoop.
Exum kicks to Love. Out to the wing. Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. Here's Love, and taken away by Brown. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Off target from outside.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Osman. Teague covering. And that one's good. Osman.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Celtics trail by 20. Walker with it. Brown outside. And here's Walker. That one off the back iron and out. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Osman, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Exum passes to Porter. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think,
yes.
What was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about Kevin when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with the three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players too that also, because of changes in rules and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Osman kicks to Exum. Teague against Porter. Near the three-point line, it's Love, but they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
The offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Teague, the pass to Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Porter against Walker. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
How about Kevin Love getting a little physical on the defense, good at using his size and some of that length to pick up the foul on his way up.
Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap and overspending and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. That's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yeah.
So sign me up for that job.
With courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted. And I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. And it's Dellavedova missing and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. He dishes it to Exum. Dellavedova with the ball. He's against Green.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super teams?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there that
I don't want to get into the specifics.
Okay,
of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, for potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Here's Wanamaker. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Wanamaker's got 4 this quarter.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Here's Windler. Williams with the block. And they get it back. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Green leading the charge. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. He kicks it to Exum. Back to Zizic. Basket counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Here's Ogilvy. 6 on the shot clock. Wanamaker. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Smart. Now the pass to Tice. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Cleveland leading by 23. Now here's Garland. And Tatum over to help. Pass to Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Walker. To the inside. And slam dunk by Smart.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Here's Garland. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Garland's got 24 points. Boston shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Right side to Walker. Outside, Smart. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? No, it can't be that. Well, I don't know if...
if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game. Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. Quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time. Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
Pass to Tatum.
Switch.
Over Love. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Offensively, just versatile. Tatum keeps his defenders on edge with so many moves with the ball.
Love right side. Puts it up. The rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Tatum, good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists here tonight.
A guy who has lived up to lofty expectations. Tatum impacts the game across the board.
Love looking around. They double team Love. Passes it to Garland. Here's Drummond, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. .125 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock is at 3. Porter outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Colin Sexton.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
Dellavedova, the pass to McKinney. On the wing, Porter. But he gets it back. The Cavaliers again can't hit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
McKinney kicks to Dellavedova. And there's the pass to Windler. Back to Dellavedova. Can they get it? Williams with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Dante Exum. Dante, still a young guy in this league. What do you want to focus on with your development?
You know, I think it's just staying in the defensive end. You know, sometimes in the heat of the play, you kind of lose sight of it, and it's just about staying in there and just helping your teammates out. Something.
A very young guy on a very good team. Thank you, Dante. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.